I am Darius, this is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. Enjoy me. Oh yeah, I'm guilt-free. Indulge. We are back again with a Keto Alfredo sauce. You know, the interesting thing about this one, it's all me. So what I did was I searched online, right? Because I've never made one. I will always go get ragu or, well, I really get ragu. I would get a brand I didn't know the name of so I could feel like I was eating something fancy and really it costs like the same thing. Oh, or either I would get the packet of Alfredo sauce and make it. I made it for one of my girlfriends one time. Yeah, but see now I have my own version. I can't wait to make this one. You'd be amazed. Cooking for a woman, that really does something for her. Like, she really likes that. She's like, oh my God, look at my baby doing his thing in the kitchen. Like, girl. But yeah, so we're gonna head in the kitchen and I'm gonna show you how I make this. Oh, I never said what I did. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, so what I did was I searched online, going through Pinterest, and I was like, okay, so what is the base of this thing? Let me figure it out. Cause you know, milk's a no-no, and flour's a no-no. And I came across a couple that had that in there, but they tend to all have like around the same type measurements, a little bit of more of this here and a little bit more of that there, but it all worked out just fine. So let's not head into the kitchen. Let's stay in the kitchen and just change positions. Yeah, we're gonna do that. A real quick update with the giveaway. Come August 6th, all the submissions under these videos will stop. After that, I'm gonna start putting polls inside the videos and I'll let you guys know each video because it'll be on each video. And what we'll do is, as the week goes down, the best ones will continue to stay. And whichever one that ends up at the end that you guys tend to vote for the most, that'll be the video. And that winner will get a $50 Amazon gift card and the runner-up will get a free Sugarless Crystals t-shirt. Fits me quite nice. Alright, so we're in the kitchen to make the Keto Alfredo sauce. Okay, you may notice that I'm doing a face-to-face shot because simply if I did it with the quick cuts that I normally do, it'd be over in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, if that much. So we're gonna take our time here and you're gonna get a chance to really see me make this thing. Cause I know sometimes I don't show my face, but it's really like, if you can see my hands, it's really all that. Okay, so we're gonna start off with butter, all right? You wanna melt the butter in the saucepan. Now, while the butter is melting in the saucepan, you want to toss in the garlic with the butter and some of that parsley. You'll get that nice buttery, that garlic butter smell, because I mean it's garlic and butter together. Bam. Now you want to let it steam up a little bit for it to, you know, get nice and hot. And I guess probably doesn't have to go that long, but it's just the fragrance of the garlic and butter together, the garlic, butter, and parsley. Because see, I chopped up fresh parsley for this. But if you want to go the easier route, I mean, go ahead and get it already chopped. But I wouldn't recommend dry parsley though. It just doesn't give the same flavor off. So you want it to be steaming up real good so you can get the scents and everything like that. Now after it gets good and hot, well, not good and hot, but after everything is melted and worked together, toss in your heavy cream. Now let that heat come up for that, because now your next steps are going to be added in the cheeses. Alfredo sauces tend to have just either Parmesan, well, tend to just have Parmesan and like milk. But see, I saw one in the store with Parmesan and Romano. So, which brought me out to try Romano cheese, and I tasted the cheeses individually, and I kind of like the flavor profiles both of them brought. So I added them in the cheeses, and I actually did it equally, and it came out pretty well. I used just a straight measuring cup, but I don't want to put my cheese in the measuring cup while I just had my heavy cream in it. You know, I don't want any cross contamination. So I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. But 1/4 cup of cheese of both, like, you know, to keep it equal. Alright, at this point we're going to put the lemon juice in there. Now, those cheeses have a bit of a bitter taste to them. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut some of that bitterness with some salty and with some sour. I know a little bit. I know a little bit. And here goes our salt. And the butter is unsalted butter. I know I mentioned earlier, but I always use unsalted butter. Now, when it comes to the black pepper, I have a fourth of a teaspoon for coarse, and then an eighth of a teaspoon for fine. Me personally, I like coarse black pepper. I like the peppercorns. I like the strongness of them to be able to bite down on them. But you know, some people just like fine. So if you're going with fine, cut that in half because you're gonna get finer, you know, pepper. Okay, now after that, if you may notice, things aren't really coming together properly. Like they just seem, it's mixing in because it's hot. But if you look at it, you'll see like swirls and things like that. Now that's because kind of like oil and water, which is the oil will play with the butter. Things are just not, oil and water, they separate, all right? The density of the liquids. So that's where xanthan gum will come into play. Or any sort of stabilizer or emulsifier. Is that the word? It starts with an E, all right? So what this is gonna do is it's gonna take things like, well, if it would have mixed it, let's say oil and water, you put this in there, and what this does is it brings the two together and it stabilizes it to help it stay together so it doesn't separate, if that makes sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna toss just a little bit of xanthan gum in here to help thicken everything, and it's gonna stabilize everything so it'll be a nice smooth cream for you. And a quick little tip, if you don't like the idea of using mixed garlic, because of course there will be little garlic pieces going throughout your Alfredo sauce, you can always go for a garlic powder. Just simply take the mixed garlic and swap in for a garlic powder. Now, there are 2 tablespoons of mixed garlic in here. So instead of using 2 whole tablespoons of mixed garlic, powdered garlic, just use a tablespoon. And then I would say taste it and see where that takes you. Now this is scorching hot. I'm not gonna taste this one, but I have some in the fridge that I did for pictures. So let me pull that out, push this to the side, and we'll go for it. Okay, so this is my Alfredo sauce, like extra cold. This is the one that came from my pictures. So it's super thick, like, but it still has the taste. I am gonna lose a little taste because when food gets cold, you lose certain characteristics, or when it's extra hot, you lose certain characteristics. Yeah, that tastes different than when it's hot. All right. What really stands out here is the garlic and the Romano cheeses. That Romano actually overpowers the Parmesan, but you can tell like it miles it down. An interesting thing is today I went and bought some chicken and I used the Alfredo sauce on the chicken. The savoriness of the chicken and like actually dumbed down the bitterness in the Romano, or the tang if you want to call it. But it dumbed it down and it made it a nice hearty meal. Like, I don't know if hearty is the word because hearty sounds heavy, and it wasn't heavy at all. It was actually very, very light. I think I ate almost a pound of chicken. I swear I did. It was really, really good though. It was really good. And not just boosting it because I made it, you know? You know I wouldn't lie to you guys. Come on now, you know me better than that. Oh, I am heartbroken if you would even think for a second I would lie to you. Like, oh. Alright, so it's really good. I highly recommend it. Like, you should try it on shrimp. You should try it on chicken. If you guys are into zoodles, which I've still never tried zoodles before. I need to get on the ball game. But a friend of mine, I was in Whole Foods with her, and she told me that they sell zoodles already made. That's all I needed, because I didn't want to get a spiralizer and not use it. I didn't want to buy one and then all the extra work and make it. All right, I'm rambling. You guys are ready to go. Interesting. Videos now are going to be on Thursday and Sunday. See, I'm going to release my blog post on Wednesday and Saturday. It's actually going to be an easier workload for me to do that, and the benefit from you guys, you get to see me every day. You get something new from Sugarless Crystals. Instead of 2 times a week, you get something from me 4 times a week. I know. And I still get a chance to go out and party and have fun like I want to. I mean, it became so hard because I'm still young, man. Like, I like to go out and mingle with girls. I like to go out and have fun. Boy, y'all, sometimes I put stuff on my Instagram story, but sometimes I can't even post the stuff I do up there. Like, oh man. The link for the recipe is in the description box below, along with links to my recipes, my blog posts, my favorite products, and Sugarless Crystal t-shirt. There's no need to go inside your kitchen with your good clothes on or something like that. Go in there with a Sugarless Crystal t-shirt and get messy. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do videos every Thursday and Sunday. There we go. If you look to the right, you will see my latest upload along with the video just for you. I am Darius. This is Sugarless Crystals, your sugar-free destination of YouTube. And I'm not a chef. I'm an entertainer. Bye.